So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Here to begin this one is Jackpot Lesney. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Return coming from the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Run play action. Williams. And his first pass falls incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass brought in by Burton. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
We'll run the counter with Dobbins. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Running it again with Dobbins. Stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did the homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Third down, here's Williams. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 4th down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Santos' kick is good. And And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him the lead.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Let's go.
He'll go play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
Defense relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. This is ahead for about 5. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Warren quick on the draw. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And that's good for a few. He brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Robinson with the return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. Hits the 20. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers throw 6 points on their score. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Has this at the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. That's more of a catch out left. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Chicago first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. Oh, this big guy is moving! And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears push their lead to 6. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Robinson with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10.
Ready to launch.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
The 37-yard line.
They just get the play off. Fits it through the middle. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 13-7 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. At the pistol, Williams escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
But once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
On second down, Warren. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Throw left side finds Burden. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears go up by 12. To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears bump the lead up to 13 points. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Ready?
And up to Jacobs to start the drive. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7.
Let's go. Let's go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's looking for Colston Loveland. And that'll bring up 2nd down. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Short pass brought in. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd and 10 now, Williams. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Fielded at the 11. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Jacobs running left. And the power play up the gut over results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. It's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Pass caught out right by Golden. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Secures this at the 17. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. He gets it on the ground here with Dobbins. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten to a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears with only a yard to go here on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Williams to throw here. 3rd and 1. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. To his wide out, it's a screen. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So as much as the offense might want that last play wiped out, Brock, defense declines the penalty, and it will stand. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. That's a nice running there. Gets him 8. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. 1st down and more past the 35. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Here's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bears are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right, you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got it. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. All on the 45, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Williams. Still has some space inside the 35. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Williams set to pass. And it's picked off, but, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
3rd down, here's Williams. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Santos' kick is good, and that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Janet. 19 tight. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. And they need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Hawk 70. Let's go.
Looking in the air here. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. To throw here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
18, Rodley.
Setting up to throw. This is Reed working the right side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
12 yards. And the Packers, 1st down.
And he spikes it just before we hit 0, so they've got a chance now to add 3 here before we break on a long field goal attempt. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Podlesny able to knock it through. And that drops the deficit down to 13. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Passos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll come out throwing. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he'll get it up to the 27. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Handoff running left, Jacobs. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on third and short. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's the snap on fourth. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Go! 19, Charger, 19.
They stick with Jacobs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on third and short.
Battle coming up on third and inches.
Ready?
He's got it complete to Reed. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
19.
They'll throw here on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And now it's second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Shotgun given out of Jacobs. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in a count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Cut down the field, Golden. Their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Not saying 19. Come on.
From the red zone on first. It's cut right side by Watson. And he'll go down here at the 16. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, there's risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they have the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Ready? 70, Tampa Wolf.
He's dropping back to throw. Possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
He's smart and won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Williams throwing again here on second down. This is Loveland working the right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Running left, it's Dobbins. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw, Williams gets it to the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears push their lead further to start the half. It's a Romanuzzi touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again. Well, there's a reason he's playing defense, because he couldn't quite corral that one. But in the end, it doesn't matter. He still does the job and denies 2 points.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. He's got a lane up past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Again to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
One play in blocking his drive is already in enemy territory. a toss. This is Jacobs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. 60 inch.
Now looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. And they pick him off again! Jeremy Chin has got it! And the Bears take over on his 5th interception of the season.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Williams from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As a corner in this league, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. You want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. And they just get the play off. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Bears with possession and a fairly comfortable lead to begin the 4th quarter. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's 2nd 10.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Working from the gun, Williams. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
At the 3-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Running forward with Dobbins. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Bears continue piling onto this lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Robinson with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther stick.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Riding by his back. It's Jacobs. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Ready.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back to throw now. Throw left side to Watson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offensive line fast. Jacobs running behind center. On the move, past the 40. Down the left sideline he goes. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers putting up points in a game decided. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Going with Dobbins here. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Running it again with Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bears put up even 4 points in a win. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip at a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears grow their lead yet again.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Robinson with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. It is caught at the 20. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers making the scoreboard look a touch better.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit of that deficit.
43, Packers 26.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
1st down, ball at the 36. This will give here to Dobbins. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
At the 34-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Carry here for Dobbins. Escapes a defender. And he's able to take this one down at the 25. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. That's a solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Warren running between the tackles. And he'll score a touchdown, Chicago. The Bears keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say to slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears make it a 24-point ball game.
26.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, there's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Packers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Going run again with Jacobs. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
Now throw, 3rd and long. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And they're going to have this over the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They've got to keep moving quick here. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll go out, no gain on the run.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Finds his man, it's Kraft. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them to route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Ready.
Hand off here to Jacobs. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. To the air now on 1st and 10. Headed right through the middle of the field. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. So the hurry up here.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Some movement up front, and now backs even more against the wall. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. And the timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. And the jumpiness cost him 5. 1st and goal a little bit tougher here. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Trying to find Matthew Golden. It's 2nd and goal.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They've got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
2nd and goal, they're going to throw. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Check the Eagles! Check the Eagles!
Here he goes, one final shot. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. That is their 3rd conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, it feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, ready, break. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.
Yeah. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. Got us beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the high up. These they come from the cause. We different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies. They pop, piper, warfare with spiritual force. Just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin. Straight and shiny place, let you someone for all his face. So full of face, I just wanna get it up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator. Like him. I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hands up in the sky, and we keep getting and let you down, that you cannot deny. We're glowing light, keep shining bright. I cannot wait to get inside. Still out of sight, when we wanna go up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator.
Were you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?
I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain, cause it like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Undercover, now it's time for the blubber. Blabber, to watch that belly get fatter. Fat boy on a diet. Don't try it. Attack yo like a looter in a riot. Fat like a sumo. Leaving your face in the grass. You know, I don't take a dulo lightly. Just jealous cause they can't outright me. Or kick that style. Wicked, wow. Happy face, never seen me smile. Rip that mainframe, I'll explain. Like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Like Louis Armstrong, play the trumpet off that and break you off something soon. I got to get my props. Cops come and try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. And underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad and I'm out in the night too scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. Like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did I find out where?